Godzilla, king of the monsters, alive, surging up from the depths of the sea on a tidal wave of terror to wreak vengeance on mankind.
In case you pass out, that's tough.
The 1950s brought us countless monsters, some of them big names like yesterday's Gillman, or infamous like Roman from the historically terrible Robot Monster.
Fool humans, there is no escape.
But more on him another time.
Very well. I will recalculate.
1954 was a major milestone though, as not only did it bring us the creature from the Black Lagoon, but it also gave us the biggest, and I do mean biggest, most iconic movie monster of all time. That's right, it's time to talk about Godzilla. Hell yeah, Godzilla, the big man, the king of the monsters himself, makes his film debut in 1954. Godzilla, also known as Gojira, and later released in the West as Godzilla, King of the Monsters in 1956,
Godzilla, king of the monsters,
tells the simple but effective story of the giant monster, Godzilla. In this film, Godzilla is an ancient creature awakened by hydrogen bomb testing. Now he's out, pissed off, and ready to lay waste to all of Japan. It sounds like it could easily be another silly monster film, but this movie takes itself completely seriously. It's a known fact that Godzilla himself is a metaphor for the atomic bomb. The movie is meant to symbolize the horror the Japanese people faced after the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and as a result, it's a somber and bleak movie. It feels completely hopeless as nothing seems to work to stop the force of nature and destruction known as Godzilla. Something that really stood out to me is this part where a mother is trying to comfort her children, telling them they'll be reunited with their father soon. It's heartbreaking, but very realistic. If you see Godzilla coming towards you, what can you really do about it but accept the inevitable? This movie has a high artistic quality to it. The soundtrack to this movie is legendary, bringing on several iconic tracks that would live on throughout the Godzilla franchise, such as the famous theme. Great use of miniatures and clever camera angles make Godzilla appear huge and menacing. It really feels powerful when he's on screen. There are tons of great shots too, like the iconic image of Godzilla approaching the power lines. Godzilla's first appearance on screen is in broad daylight, which is a bold choice and admittedly looks kind of silly, but the rest of the movie is the real deal. Godzilla has very minimal screen time. This builds suspense between appearances, and you see the effect he has on the humans. Thanks to the film's somber tone, this is very effective. The movie has an emotional and heartbreaking ending, keeping in tone with the rest of the film, but Godzilla wasn't done yet. This movie gave birth to the kaiju giant monster genre, and Godzilla is the face of it. Godzilla has come back again and again, starring in more movies than James Bond. Currently, at the time of writing this, there are 33 live-action Godzilla films, with number 34, Godzilla Minus One, coming in November, and number 35, Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire, coming in 2024. There are also 3 animated films, making a grand total of 38 Godzilla films. Sometimes he's back to destroy Japan, other times he's a hero fighting other giant enemies, including, but not limited to, Anguirus, King Ghidorah, Mecha King Ghidorah, Mothra, King Kong, Mecha Godzilla, that's himself as a robot, Space Godzilla, that's himself from space, Biollante, that's himself as a plant, Zilla, that's himself from America, Baragon, Megalon, Rodan, Gigan, giant spiders, whatever the fuck this is, and countless others. Whether he's back to destroy the humans, or to beat the next kaiju to step on his turf, there's one thing that's always consistent. You don't fuck with Godzilla.
Pleasant nightmares, friends.
Good
midnight to you.